Hey everyone, this is Noah, and I wanted to create a really quick video, promise, about Saucony's updating terms and some of their procedures, and then what's updating in product. And I'll just give a general overview, 3 big ticket items that we've changed throughout all of our lineup, any product that is updating for spring 2020. So as far as terms go, a couple big updates. Any product that is featured is going to ship for free. So this is a huge ad. We're super stoked that Saucony has taken a step forward. We're seeing a much more retailer-centric Saucony headquarters, and it's really cool to see that finally come through the pipeline. So free shipping on anything you feature. It's about a 5% savings. So our futures discounts don't really change that much, but you're essentially getting an additional 5% on anything you feature. And then our at-once discounts do go up about 1% as well. So some pretty cool things on the term side. We're leaving it up to you, the retailer, to determine what tier you are booked into. So in the retailer manual, I think the second or third page, there's a list of all the tiers, and then it's how many pairs you book determine your discount for that season. So pretty cool. We're putting it in your hands. We feel like we've turned this huge corner in terms of product. So we want, we're asking you to book up, and we want you to be in the driver's seat for how you're doing that. The other thing I'll mention on the term side is our MAP policy. So we're a couple different changes there. We're tiering down our MAP policy. It used to be full life cycle. The moment it went off, the moment the new product came out, no MAP policy whatsoever, kind of became the Wild West. You're seeing 50, 60, 70% discount the next day. So we're tiering that down, so it's going to be a little bit of discount the 30 days prior to the release, and then a more substantial discount after that release, depending on model. So we just want to make it a little more even, be able to flesh out some of those extra pairs towards the end of that life cycle. The last change with MAP is more of a transparency, more of just trying to be transparent more than anything. We created a MAP holiday. It's also in the retailer manual, which is very important that you look through. But it lists out a series of MAP holidays when Saucony.com, Saucony C2C will be having promotions. And in the past, this has just been coming out of the blue. We're not aware of it. You're not aware of it. Your customers, maybe they're aware of it, which is definitely unideal. And so we just wanted to be super transparent by creating this MAP holiday calendar, so you know what's happening. We just want complete communication between Saucony.com, us, and you, our retailers. And in the past, we have not had this at all. So this is a huge step forward, just being able to start that conversation. And then also included in the retailer manual are ways that you all can take part in those exact same discounts. So coming up this July, our Saucony.com is going to be listed everything at 15% off. And so this will be a MAP holiday across the board. We're offering our retailers a 10% one-time PO that they can take advantage of, and then push that discount on to the consumer and advertise their prices as 15% lower than usual as well. So super stoked about that. Moving over to product side, 3 big changes there. The first is we are moving away from Everrun. Just a slight pivot. The product we're going to be using is still a TPU product, but it is a lot lighter. So it's a little bit softer. About 25% lighter though, which is huge, and that'll make all of our shoes about 10% lighter overall. And this will be called Power Run Plus. So moving from Everrun over to Power Run Plus, and it's still going to have all the same benefits as that we've come to know about TPU. So it'll be temperature insensitive. It'll be more durable. You'll have more energy return. Just that totally unique underfoot sensation, and it gets a little better because it is softer, focusing on that instep feel. So super stoked about that new change. The second change is we have moved away from ISOFIT as well. ISOFIT's been a great product for us. We've enjoyed how it's worked with our uppers. Only real issues a little bit with consistency, and then really just aesthetics. It's pretty constricting for our designers if they have to include Everrun into a silhouette. It really just constricts what we're able to do with that model. So we're moving from ISOFIT to FormFit. So currently FormFit is the contoured shape of our midsoles, creating more contact throughout the entire foot. We are gonna push that to encompass the upper as well, and really just wrap that foot nice and firm, and create a lot of contact through the midfoot and the bottom of the foot. So, I've said this a lot, but Saucony is definitely not a niche brand, but if we do have sort of this overarching feel to our shoes, it's gonna be nice and tight in the heel, great contour and form fit through the midsole and the midfoot, and then a nice wide open forefoot. And so that's what we're trying to do with form foot, both encompassing the midsole and the upper, moving from ISOFIT to form fit. The third change is something we're calling structured cushioning. And so this is a little bit of a tweak to how we go about stability and counteracting overpronation. So because our shoes get a little softer, we help eliminate something called torsional rigidity. So that's if you have a really stiff shoe, you're landing on the lateral side of your heel, you're gonna slap forward, and that is gonna encourage overpronation, right? Just because what is in motion tends to stay in motion. So we're encouraging overpronation by having a really stiff sole. And so we've made that sole a little softer. We've also increased the bevel of that heel. So we want to lay that foot down really nice and easily and not encourage that overpronation. And then lastly, we've included a TPU posting to the guide and the Hurricane. And again, just because we're able to achieve the same amount of stability, if not more, with less post, or not necessarily less post, but a lighter post in that TPU frame. So structured cushioning is that last change. Again, we just want to slow down that foot as it comes into contact with the ground, so we're not promoting that overpronation. So in review, big changes here. Free shipping on any futures orders. That's a big takeaway. Everrun becomes PowerRun, which is 25% lighter. ISOFIT becomes FormFit, which really just wraps that midfoot really, really nicely. And then structured cushioning as well. So that's about it for all of our changes. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. If you have any questions whatsoever, give me a shout, and there should be a ton of information below this video. Thanks and have a great day.